I believe everybody has played a game where you got to a certain part and you were just screaming out game of the year, you know? It was giving you that type of experience that you were saying game of the year. I know I can say that about Spider-Man. I know I can say that about God of War in the early parts of the gameplay. With Death Stranding, when you start to get to the second region of the game, and you start to unlock more equipment, whether it's better boots, more perks, backpack customizations, accessories, colors, bikes, trucks, weapons. I mean, I guess that might do it for you. But for somebody like me, it was the story. It was the connections from the main character that didn't seem like much of a nobody. It seemed like a postman. And how he was connected with all these characters in the story just started to unravel so much. And it was so good. Very cinematic storytelling. It's like no other experience. You're never gonna get anything else like Death Stranding. This boss battle is a prime example. And if you're listening to reviewers like IGN or anybody that hates the game that have not even touched it, let alone beat the game, when they tell you that the game is nothing but walking and there's no other elements at all, there's no weapons, there's just walking. This little segment of the review is for those individuals. Let me just put out a major spoiler. If you kill people in the game, they will attract BTs, which are those ghost characters. Those BTs will drag you down and they will kill you if you don't fight them. Clearly the best way to fight them is throwing grenades at them. But then there's other sections of the game, like the World War I, II, and Vietnam. That focus on the character Cliff. Amazing. When I started to experience World War One, going up against Cliff and his demon-type soldiers, it was crazy. Then when I saw World War II, and I mean, you see the building structures and the planes flying overhead. I mean, it blew me away. And then, of course, right here, Vietnam. It was like you're playing this game, you see certain things, you're like, oh, I can see the structures, like you can see the ruined structures of the cities where some BTs hang out, and you're like, oh, okay, that's cool. But then when you get dragged to these different wars, it's like things just change completely. You know, it brings a whole nother dynamic to the game. Of course, in the reality of this world right here, you do have terrorists, and they're going to shoot you with live ammo, and they can kill you, just like the BTs. You can just decide to sneak attack these guys. You can decide to shoot them with, like, non-violent weapons, like a riot shotgun or a non-violent assault rifle. But if you shoot them with real ammo and you kill these guys, it's going to be something like this. It's going to start raining, and you're going to have a BT on your hand. You can shoot the BTs. You have blood-infused bullets. But the best way is to throw a grenade, because it covers a lot of ground. As you can see from me using this sleep grenade launcher, put a majority of those mules to sleep. There was only one left, and then I got that one too. So they're all asleep. Again, the game does not want you to kill people, so they're in the water, and you can see there's blue life vest around their neck. Very interesting that they added that. I noticed that if I stun an enemy or tangle up an enemy that's in the water, I will see a blue life vest. So right now I'm using the riot shotgun. Still gonna have the impact of a normal shotgun, but it won't kill them. Again, at any time you can switch to live ammo and just kill everybody, but you're just gonna have to suffer the consequences. I believe I will do a gameplay where later on, after I platinum the game, where I just run through the game and kill everybody. But again, if you have a void out, those bridges that other people online have made will be destroyed. And you don't want to destroy this stuff around you because it helps you. I mean, if that bridge wasn't there, there's no way I would have gotten through with a vehicle, you know, let alone on foot. It would have been difficult. And also trying to fight those guys, nah, wouldn't want to do that. Of course, we already know all about the melee combat, but once you get those powerful gloves, it makes it a little bit easier to deal with these guys. You see when you're punching them, you see an electric shock off of your knuckles. And of course, this is one of my favorite parts of any video game, customization. Even if you can't make your own character, have some sort of customization. You got a hat, you got 2 different types of glasses, and you have your suit. You can color them any color you want. During the exploration of delivering packages, if you get different facilities or prepper stations to 5 stars, they will give you a star that's on your leg, as you can see right there. I have a lot of stars. But also, you will unlock different colors for your bike, for your truck, for your suit, for your glasses, or your hat. And that's just a good rewarding factor. Of course, some of these prepper stations give you higher level weapons. Like I'm sitting at a level 1 shotgun and a level 1 riot shotgun, but there's one of the preppers I have. There's a lot of preppers I haven't maxed out. Once I max those guys out, I get more perks, like the grenade pouch or the extra ammo. These were all perks that I got from delivering packages and raising the level of these different facilities or prepper stations. And then you can get these accessories that give you more perks, like the bell that keeps the BTs away, or the bridges little trinket that helps you get more likes so you can level up faster. It seems like there's just a lot in this game. Sometimes there's so much in the game that official reviewers just did not cover. The truck that you do get later in the game, not very, very late in the game, but yeah, you get it in the second area of the game. To be honest, even if you don't get the ability to make a truck, somebody else might have a truck out there. All you gotta do is take care of it. Once you go to a distribution center and you go down to your private quarters, make sure your truck is on that circle, because when you go down, the truck goes down, and then they fix the truck for free. Then when you come back up, the truck is fixed, and it's like brand new. As you can see right here, leaving the distribution center off of that circle. Another great thing about the game, as far as trucks are concerned, you can, once you have a road built, you and other people online will probably help get these roads. They never deteriorate. They look like they are, but they're never going to deteriorate. Once a road is made, it's always there. It's a lot of work, it's a lot of material, but it's worth it. Look how easy it is to get through this area on this road. Now, I'm not saying the truck wouldn't be able to get through this area, but if you're looking underneath of the road, you can see it's not the best path. There is a path, but it's not the best path. This road is the best path to take to get from point A to point B. And then there's, branches right there. There's bridges right there that you can take to get to other areas. But it makes the game a lot easier. Again, this is the second region. You can run through the first region, but I really, really don't like how IGN made it seem like the first region is all there is to the game, because it's not. There's so much to the game, and as a gamer, if you're listening to my voice and you have not played this game, you owe it to yourself as a gamer to play this game before next week.